Cinderella, cloaked in rags, toils relentlessly, scrubbing the stone steps of the dilapidated house. Sweat glistens on her brow as she battles the grime, a testament to her unending labor. Above, in the lofty window, the stepmother and stepsisters observe Cinderella. Their faces twisted in disdain, they watch Cinderella. The stark contrast between Cinderella's plight and their scorn highlights the cruelty of her oppressed existence. In the worn kitchen, Cinderella stands at the stove. The scent of stew hangs heavy in the air, while Drizella and Anastasia lounge bored. Drizella's impatience pierces the quiet as she demands, "Cinderella, is that slop ready yet? I'm famished." Anastasia echoes, her tone laced with entitlement. "And make sure there's enough for us this time. You know how Mother gets when we're not properly fed?" The stepmother's arrival casts a shadow, her voice cutting through the room. "Cinderella, I need you to polish the silver before the guests arrive." Cinderella's attic room, a haven of solitude, bathed in the ethereal glow of the moon. Dust motes dance in the moonlight, each a tiny spark of the dreams she holds close. Her needle moves with practiced grace, a silent testament to countless hours of mending. The soft scratch of needle and thread punctuates the silence, a rhythm of longing and hope. Her expression, a delicate blend of wistfulness and yearning, reflects dreams of a life beyond the attic. In the quiet of the night, Cinderella's isolation amplifies the depth of her dreams. Sunlight floods the opulent room, highlighting the stepmother's calculating gaze as she raises the royal invitation. The stepsisters erupt in squeals of delight, their excitement a stark contrast to Cinderella's silent despair. They huddle around their mother, a flurry of excited chatter and extravagant plans filling the air. Unseen in the doorway, Cinderella's face falls, her dreams of the ball dissolving into bitter reality. The stepmother clutches the invitation tightly, her eyes fixed on the elegant script. As the stepsisters continue their excited planning, Cinderella remains frozen in the doorway, her silhouette a shadow against the bright room. In the desolate kitchen, Cinderella stands as a solitary figure, her silhouette framed by the cold moonlight filtering through the grimy windows. Dust motes dance in the ethereal beams, each speck a mocking reminder of the grand ball she was denied. A tear escapes, carving a glistening trail down her cheek, a testament to her crushing despair. The silence amplifies her sorrow, punctuated only by the soft, heart-wrenching sound of her sobs. Under the silvery caress of moonlight, Cinderella's garden slumbers, awaiting a touch of magic. A radiant, shimmering light bursts forth, enveloping the garden in an ethereal glow. The fairy godmother appears before Cinderella, her presence a beacon of hope and transformation. With a voice as gentle as starlight, the fairy godmother proclaims, "You shall attend the ball, Cinderella." In Cinderella's garden, a burst of light announces the arrival of magic. A plump pumpkin swells and transforms into an elegant carriage. Scurrying mice undergo a dizzying transformation, becoming magnificent horses. Cinderella stands in awe as her tattered rags dissolve, replaced by a breathtaking gown that sparkles. Delicate glass slippers materialize on her feet, completing the transformation. Under the cloak of night, Cinderella is riding in the carriage towards the palace, her heart pounding with a mix of anticipation and trepidation. The palace looms in the distance, its lights beckoning her towards a destiny unknown. Cinderella's fingers trace the shimmering fabric of her gown, a tangible reminder of the magic that has transformed her. Her reflection in the carriage window reveals a stranger, a princess, yet beneath the surface lies the girl she always was. Each turn of the wheels is a step closer to a life-altering moment where dreams and reality converge. With bated breath, Cinderella prepares to unveil her true self to the world as the carriage continues towards the palace. The royal ballroom dazzles, its glittering chandeliers casting a golden glow upon the chattering, elegantly dressed guests. Suddenly, Cinderella appears at the entrance, radiating an ethereal beauty that commands the room's attention. A collective gasp sweeps through the ballroom as every eye turns, mesmerized by her sudden, radiant presence. The prince, positioned near the throne, is instantly captivated. His gaze locks onto Cinderella with unmistakable admiration. Cinderella walks slowly into the ballroom, her every step graceful and measured, commanding the attention of all present. The prince watches, his admiration growing with each step she takes, his heart captured by her enchanting grace. In the grand ballroom, the prince and Cinderella waltz, lost in a world of their own making. Cinderella, in a moment of pure bliss, sighs, "I never imagined a night could be so wonderful." The prince, captivated, responds, "Nor I. It feels like a dream." "Tell me about your kingdom," Cinderella asks, her curiosity piqued. The royal ballroom glistens under the soft light of chandeliers, filled with whirling dancers. The first chime of midnight echoes through the hall, a stark and inevitable countdown. Cinderella's eyes widen in sudden, stark realization as the clock continues to toll. Her gaze darts to the prince, her face etched with urgency and a hint of desperate apology. "I must leave. Forgive me," she whispers, her plea lost in the grandeur of the ballroom. Cinderella flees down the palace steps, her silk dress whispering through the night. A glass slipper falls and echoes on the stone steps. She disappears into the darkness beyond the palace gates. The lone glass slipper rests on the steps, a silent testament to the fleeting magic. In the silent aftermath of the royal ball, scattered decorations hint at the joyful revelry now past. The prince kneels solemnly amidst the remnants, his brow furrowed with determination. A delicate glass slipper rests in his hands, its fragile beauty a stark contrast to his resolute grip. His eyes gleam with unwavering resolve, reflecting the weight of his vow. He proclaims with unyielding conviction, "I vow to search the entire kingdom." His voice resonates with the promise, "I will find the woman who fits this slipper." Before Cinderella's modest home, a royal carriage arrives, its grandeur a stark contrast to the humble surroundings. The prince emerges, holding the delicate glass slipper, his expression filled with determined hope. Drizella and Anastasia surge forward, their eagerness palpable and their hopes soaring. Drizella's voice pierces the air with desperate longing. "Let me try first, it must be me," Anastasia retorts, her tone laced with competitive ambition. "No, me. I have the daintiest feet in the kingdom." Cinderella delicately slides her foot into the glass slipper, a perfect fit that defies disbelief. Her eyes widen with a mix of surprise and pure, unadulterated delight. The prince, a silent observer, watches with bated breath, his anticipation reaching its peak. Recognition dawns on the prince's face, a joyous realization that lights up his entire being. Under the radiant sun, Cinderella and the prince stand united on the palace balcony, their smiles reflecting a shared dream. Their gaze sweeps across the kingdom, their hearts brimming with hope and anticipation for the future. A serene and boundless future stretches before them as they embrace their destiny to rule together. The palace stands as a beacon of hope, their smiles embody the promise of a bright reign.